What if the secret to winning the Florida housing market isn't about fighting over beachfront property?
Right, it's more about finding this, like, perfect intersection of strict modern building codes and, well, zero neighborhood rules.
Exactly. It's a really compelling strategy.
You're essentially looking for a property that acts as a structural fortress but functions like a private playground.
Welcome to today's deep dive. We are looking at a fascinating case study that hits that exact sweet spot. Today, we are looking at a property listed by Fabian Povsic of Epique Realty. The home is located at 2302 Manheim Ave, Northport, FL 34286.
And it's such a smart property to analyze, you know? I mean, looking at the specs, it's a 2017 build.
So relatively new.
Yes, exactly. Offering 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and 1,491 square feet of living space.
The interior layout is what immediately caught my eye, to be honest. They went with this really nice open concept design.
Tied together by that laminate flooring, yeah.
Yeah. But, okay, the kitchen is the real star here.
Yeah.
It has ample cabinetry, and it just overlooks the 14 by 14 living room.
Which is a fantastic size.
It is. When you look at the floor plan, it really acts like a social command center. You know, you aren't walled off while cooking,
Right. The layout kind of forces interaction with whoever is hanging out in the living space.
which is perfect for entertaining. But I know you, as an analyst, you look at the bones of the place.
Oh, absolutely. The underlying skeleton is what stands out to me. Because it's a 2017 build, it utilizes concrete block and stucco construction.
On a solid slab foundation.
Yes. And, you know, people always highlight concrete block down in Florida.
Yeah, why is that specific combination so critical compared to, like, older wood frame homes?
Well, it really comes down to 2 major Florida factors, which are wind and moisture.
Ugh.
A solid slab foundation prevents moisture from accumulating underneath the home.
Makes total sense.
And concrete block is just vastly superior at handling high-velocity winds. Plus, this specific property includes hurricane shutters.
Oh, wow. So you aren't just buying a house, you're buying engineered peace of mind.
That is the perfect way to put it.
So that robust structure definitely protects you from the elements. But, I mean, the real appeal of Florida living is getting outside.
Oh, for sure.
So let's talk about how this property transitions from a safe haven into this amazing outdoor lifestyle space.
It sits on a pretty massive 10,000 square foot lot.
Yeah, fully fenced backyard and a covered screened lanai.
And that screened lanai is just a mechanism for year-round usability.
These are the bugs,
Right. It allows you to actually enjoy the climate without the constant element of pests.
which is a lifesaver.
Yeah.
And the backyard itself, I love this, is already set up with a dedicated cornhole area.
It's such a fun detail.
It really is. It literally feels like buying a house that comes with a, a built-in weekend vibe.
Absolutely.
But I want to pivot a bit to the mechanicals and the location.
Okay.
Because the listing notes, it uses well water and a septic tank.
Right. And it sits in Port Charlotte sub-08.
So what does that mean strategically?
Well, this is where the strategy really reveals itself. Being on well and septic means you are totally off the municipal grid for water and sewer,
Which means...
which completely eliminates those monthly utility bills.
Oh, wow. That's huge. And what about Port Charlotte sub-08?
That means there are absolutely 0 homeowners association fees.
Wait, 0. I have to ask, though, because no HOA sounds great for autonomy.
Sure.
But doesn't that mean there's, like, no protection if a neighbor decides to paint their house neon green or leave a rusted car on their lawn?
It's a really common fear, but that's where municipal city codes step in.
Ah, so it's not a total free-for-all.
No, you aren't in the Wild West. City ordinances still prevent major property nuisances. What you're really gaining is freedom from that hyper-strict aesthetic micromanagement.
And the rising monthly dues.
Exactly. Add to that, the home sits in FEMA Flood Zone X.
Flood Zone X means it's a minimal risk area, right?
Right.
So you aren't legally required to carry expensive flood insurance.
Precisely. When you combine no HOA, off-grid water, and no mandatory flood insurance, your carrying costs just plummet.
That is incredible. Let's actually look at those numbers because the home is listed at $299,900.
Which breaks down to roughly $201 per square foot.
Yeah. And finding a move-in ready newer build at a sub 300K price point feels like, I don't know, discovering a secret clearance tag on a premium item.
It really does, and it tightly aligns with its estimated market value of $295,300.
Keeping the estimated monthly payment right around $1,837.
Which is fantastic. But, context matters heavily here. There was a recent 9.1% price adjustment on the listing.
Wait, 9.1% in a rapidly growing market like Northport.
Yeah, an adjustment like that is a very strong signal.
What does it usually indicate?
It typically indicates a seller who is prioritizing a timeline over a bidding war,
Ah, gotcha.
which, creates a rare arbitrage opportunity for a buyer who is ready to act.
It's just a beautiful balance of priorities. I mean, you're getting a modern, structurally sound home with fantastic financial positioning.
And ready-made fun waiting out back.
Exactly. It proves you don't have to compromise practical safety and financial smarts to get a home that genuinely enhances your daily life.
I couldn't agree more.
So, we'll leave you with this to think about. If you were touring homes today, what unique, built-in lifestyle feature, like a dedicated backyard cornhole setup, would instantly make a property feel like it was meant for you?